It's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's the 512th and final game of the regular season, and we've got a good one between the Dallas Cowboys and the London Monarchs. Pulls it in at the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And they'll send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Oh, he fakes the spike.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. It's Barkley on the counter, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the...
I often wonder why that doesn't happen more often.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
2nd and goal from the 1. That's caught. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
But 1st down, Hurts out Out to his left. The ball comes out. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. A give to Gibson running right. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And it's complete to Martin. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
Now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Now Saquon Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. They'll run on first down. McLean down right around the 25. Jamin Davis there to bring him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They snap it to Herbert. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And yet again, breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 5. It's a big play there. So down inside the yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left, and they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. First down, Barkley, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Herbert. He completes it to Beckham, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the 35 on 2nd down, Herbert. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Odell Beckham. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. London about set to take over on offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Kenneth Murray able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Got his target, Samuel. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
3 yards to gain there, 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman, and that is incomplete. Now the coverage excellent there downfield, and it leads to a 4th down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the... And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Odell Beckham, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Looks good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big play for the Cowboys on third. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. Down to the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Now it's Herbert. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 65 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Herbert now. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He finds his man, complete. It's Franklin. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Herbert. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 89 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Barkley again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Herbert has it knocked free. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Hurts to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Gardner. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Sliding out of the pocket. And it's a fumble. And the Cowboys have recovered.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Herbert off of play action. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Space to run past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Odell Beckham, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. London about set to take over on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's Samuel, caught left side. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone. Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Steps away. Hurts fumbles it. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Hurts throw pulled in by Kittle. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Hurts throw into the hands of Pittman here. Touchdown! Michael Pittman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the mono. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this one to Pittman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking sideline, incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Hurts.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Throwing on second and long.
Hurts.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas,
they moved to a sparkling 15-1 with one game